want to introduce Jeff Proctor. He's the team principal on the Honda Factory Off-Road Racing team, and he's going to tell you all about this new build and maybe answer some questions, go into the details. But again, we're really excited to be here. Thank you for coming, and we'll get into this new race car. Jeff?
Thanks, Madison. Appreciate you all coming out tonight. We want this to kind of be an intimate setting. If you guys can kind of just crowd around the car here a little bit, we appreciate it. Like Madison said, I'm Jeff Proctor. I run the four-wheel program for American Honda, Ridgeline and Talon. And we are absolutely thrilled tonight to take the last 3.5, 4 years of development of racing the Talon and to showcase our Gen 2 race car. It's built off the 2023 Honda Talon 1000R two-seat platform. And we're going to share with you a little bit tonight about the two-seat platform versus the four-seat platform that we've been racing for the last 3.5 years. A little bit about the team. We started the team when the Talon first came to market in 2019, and we've been fortunate to log 8 major race wins in 3 years, and we've had some incredible drivers, and we're going to talk a little bit about how we built this car and why we built it for our driver Zach Seislov tonight as well. But before we get into the details, we're going to show you the car. I'm going to introduce the crew behind me that worked so hard to build this, and then we'll get into the nuts and bolts and the details, if you will. Thanks, guys. You guys want to come up? I'll introduce you real quick. So those of you that know the program, we initially developed the 4-seat chassis. It had a 77-inch wide track width. We've been racing it. That's what we've earned those 8 major race wins in, 2 of which were Baja 1000 wins, 2 are Baja 500 wins for American Honda. That car, 77 inches wide, is a big car. It had 35-gallon fuel cell. It was really built to stay on top of the whoops and run long races down in Baja. It was built to win the Baja 1000. And with this car, with our driver, Zach Seislov, he's a driver that drives with a lot of finesse. He's an incredible driver, extremely skilled driver. And we thought that we could take the platform and lighten it up a little bit. And so for those of you that are kind of wondering why we went from a 4-seat chassis to a 2-seat chassis, that's the main reason, is we wanted to go light. We're running a naturally aspirated 999cc Talon motor. And because we're running in the naturally aspirated class, we want to be fast corner to corner. And so we spent a lot of time trying to lighten up the platform and just make sure we're lightning fast without sacrificing the durability. So I'm going to start in the front. Baja Designs will always light the way for us, especially down in Mexico. Really the best lumens in the game for lighting in race cars. We've got Willwood brakes, a full brake kit from Willwood. Thanks for being here, you guys. Willwood's in the house. We've got Works Fox shocks. Can't get through those big bumps without the Fox shocks. It's a custom built 72-inch wide. So we went from a 77-inch wide track width to 72-inch. So for those of you that are familiar, it would be considered kind of a mid-travel kit. And that's just kind of what the car needed. Kind of coming around to the back here, you can see that we have kind of, we took some pointers from the old 250 CRF dirt bikes where we had the dual exhaust out the back. We have dual exhaust here. The other thing too, taking kind of some cues from a trophy truck, we wanted to get the exhaust up and out the back so that we could lower the CG of the tire in the rear, where traditionally you'd have an exhaust down here. So we wanted to try to get the CG as low as possible. And speaking of CG, we have a 28-gallon fuel cell that is custom made underneath the seats. It's going to give us the range that we need in Baja. And that also keeps the center of gravity as low as possible. So these are Trinity exhaust. We're running a rear mounted radiator just to keep the rocks out of the front of the car and keep them clear from any kind of debris. Inside, we've got Sparco harnesses, Sparco seats, custom interior, and Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to allow you guys to kind of get closer with it. We'll take down the window nets. You can look at the interior, and the crew and I will be around to answer any questions that you may have. Also want to give a shout out to Maxxis tires. These are incredible Razor XT tires that we've been racing on for 3 seasons now. And then this beautiful Impact KMC wheel that we're running as well. I love this raw machined. It's a forged wheel, and it's a raw machine. It kind of looks like some nice candy, nice bling on the car. So I think that's it for now. I'll answer any questions you guys might have, and you guys can feel free to ask the crew any questions. But we're really excited about this car, and can't wait to go race it. Our first race will be the Baja 1000 this November, so we're about 60 days away. The Baja 1000 this year is from La Paz to Ensenada, so they're running it backwards. It's going to be a huge logistical challenge, and we're up for debuting a new car, and hope to put this Honda on the podium.